Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my good friend Dion Curry and White Boy Chris, and we got a guest today. Y'all give it up for my good friend Calimar White.
It all kind of became one name, like Prince.
He is so funny, and I like him, and so I told him, come over here and do my podcast. You know we don't be having no goddamn guests, but I wanted him to meet Chris, and I wanted him to meet Dion, just because we had a debate the other day. He was like, "Man, Pat, you don't know nobody white." I said, "I know somebody super white," and he burned without the sun being up.
And I burn without the sun being white. A white to
nice
white.
to meet you, White.
I knew that was gonna work. See, you ain't never met another white, have you, Chris?
Oh, I have met a lot of whites.
I mean, a nigga white. You met a nigga white?
I under the advisement of my attorney, cannot answer that question.
You ever met a nigga white?
Have you? That's where the episode starts.
I met a couple.
Nah, you for a nigga white, man.
How many nigga whites you done met, Chris? A couple, you said? So you count your nigga whites.
Well, right. let me get out my list.
You started talking about the N-word. Chris' asshole turned blue.
Oh, I'm
pink. If you think this is funny, you gotta listen to the podcast. Stay tuned after the music. I mean, you know me and Pat love you, and y'all asses about to laugh.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
Hey, how are you?
And Chris got a new baby, an 8-pound, 1 ounce, beautiful little white baby that was born on Juneteenth. Yes, the baby was. Don't fuck with black people because God know how to get you back. You white people don't want to celebrate Juneteenth. He make your baby birthday that day.
It was 9:15 p.m. and I was like, come on, baby, we got to get this one in. Good content for the podcast.
Ooh, I can't wait till she come home with a big old black man one day. And she's going to be automatically accepted because she was born on our holiday.
I would love for little Lucille Florent to date a black man. That would be okay with me.
Lucille ain't going to make it in the hood. The fucking name Lucille. We have a guest here, y'all. We got a good friend here, Calimar. Say hey, Calimar.
How y'all doing? My name Calimar White, a.k.a.
That's
Calimar
not
White.
an AK.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you. And tell people what you do on Instagram and social media. Tell us where they can find you and what you do.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Calimar_White, YouTube, OCDA official. I just go in people's jobs and cuss out their bosses. Amazing.
So we actually do like a deep dive on Calimar in a future episode. So you got to stay tuned for that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
and
funny dude.
I don't want to say you a new Baylor because that'll give it away. Yeah, very funny dude. I've been watching him for a while on he really remind me of Nakia. I mean, slowness. I mean, just smooth and all that.
Welcome to being friends with Miss Pat.
Did you
She's
just
already
even say? Slowness and smooth.
You make sure I feel
man stupid right to his face.
ain't call nobody stupid. I said he's smooth like not kill.
You know they say a smart guy can play a fool, but a fool can't play a smart guy.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I got it dead on.
Trump.
You're gonna play Brandon in the TV show because you got it.
Trump say that.
Who would have thought it?
That's like Bush. Can't fool me again.
Let me say something. Bush is smart. Right. We thought Bush was dumb, but according to what we got today, Bush is smart. Shit. You know, it's so funny. So I'm looking for citizenship somewhere else because I think they about to crank up the handmaid tale over here, and I'm not sucking no white dick. I refuse to be any of you motherfucker uncooked white dicks. Handmaid tell y'all not fucking me. So I started to look for places to go. And somebody was like, go to Ghana and go to Africa. And so I'm looking and we researched. That's like, Mama, we can't go. I think she said Ghana. And I was like, why? She was like, because Ghana's supposedly giving you instant citizenship if you African American, right? But she's like, we can't go there. They don't like the gays. I said, well, bitch, when you get there, be straight.
Right. Straight and safe.
Just be safe. You and your girlfriend both just wear regular bitchy clothes and, you know, turn your stud muffin into a kitchen muffin. And we will be happy.
Stud muffin into a kitchen.
Just be a muffin top.
Take off that biker jacket. But
we can't go there. We can't be gay over there. I said, well, what you want me to do? I ain't gay.
So Ghana really do that though? They give you automatic citizenship?
That's what we've been hearing as black folks. I don't know if that's true, but I'm trying to find somewhere to get the fuck up out of here because they're not gonna come knocking on my door and take all my shit. I'm gonna go ahead on and sell my shit and get the fuck up out of here.
A lot of people
might even bring the draft back. How it's going?
How old are you?
Yeah, we ain't none of us are going.
Oh shit!
You're good.
Junebug is in trouble, and so is Raymond. So I told Junebug, I said, I'm gonna tell them that you raped your sister. Them, we're gonna keep you in jail till the next
something else.
Along.
Can you pick a different? Can you pick something that doesn't?
I don't want you to ruin your life. I don't want you to ruin your life, so I'm gonna tell him you raped your sister. Don't ruin your life in the military.
That's ruining it.
Like, let him go get shot. He might have to survive that. You can't survive raping your sister.
Oh yeah, I take that back. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I spoke to well, maybe I say bestiality.
All right,
what if I say he fucked the dog, Calimar?
What dog?
What if I say he fucked the dog? You think he can get his life back?
Yeah. You know, they don't play about them dogs.
Well, I don't want to shoot him because I might not shoot him right.
Just break his leg.
Raymond and Junior.
You don't got to shoot him. You can't fight if you got a fracture.
Maybe I can find me an anesthesiologist that paralyzed him from the neck down for 2 years.
2 years.
Them niggas gonna be stiff when they get up.
Every time they start his paralysis wear off, I stick him again. Lay down, nigga. And don't come after me for that first joke, because I didn't mean to say that, but that slipped out. I'm just trying to think of ways to keep my son from going into this serving the country. I'm so scared. I hope we don't lose a lot of soldiers behind this shit. I really don't. Oh my God, my God, my God.
They say we got the best military in the world.
Not the way they were marching the other day.
Yeah, I mean, something about the communists, when they lay down a carpet, it makes it look a lot cooler. Like, we couldn't lay down a carpet, like a nice blue or red.
That parade.
That's true, too.
It was just sad. They weren't, those soldiers weren't marching in unison.
My friend was, he worked for Obama, right? My really good friend, I ain't gonna say his name, but he's high. It was high military. He just retired about 2 years ago. He said that was them, that was them when they were going against the president. That's why they was marching like that. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, there was one video where they weren't marching like their legs all just were. It was very obvious. It was obvious
that they was, and he was sitting there. He was so motherfucking mad. He was so mad, and then his 250,000 people didn't show up. That parade was horrible.
Was that?
It was more people protesting against Washington D.C.
Why it looked like that?
And the thing I noticed about Trump, the more you piss him off, the more he tear up other shit, and he always come after us. Like we go.
Like he is just treating it like just little projects. He
look,
saying shit
so when they didn't march right, he went back to the White House and said, "Get that nigga out of here," and he made them move Martin Luther King head. We don't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah, he took Martin Luther King head out the White House.
What did Martin do?
What anybody do? He got mad. He already done put a paper sheet in front of Obama's face. So he just mad every time. Then it's always towards the black community. When shit don't go his way, he go and try to take. When shit didn't go his way, tear up the Black Lives Matter part. We don't give a fuck. Because the next president gonna come back and put it back. We don't give a fuck. You can have all your temper tantrum. You can shit on yourself. And we still gonna be all right. We just looking. You ain't gonna upset us. We too strong for this shit. We don't care. As long as you don't physically fuck with us no more, we don't care. We back here looking at Tubi. We done told y'all. That's why they were like, okay, black people, it's time for y'all to get up. I done gained too much weight to get up now. Mm-hmm. Don't get stuck in a loop of telling your friends, I'll get you back next time. When it comes to sending, receiving, and transferring money, you need Cash App. Who ain't got Cash App? Everybody need Cash App. It's so easy to get started, y'all. You don't even need a bank account. All you need is your phone number or email address. Now you can offer to throw down your card for the group meal without worries that no one would ever pay you back. Cash App is simple to use and super secure. I personally have Cash App. You can Cash App me at $PeacePat. Go and drop me $1 or $2. For a limited time only, Cash App users can use my exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. Just go and download Cash App and sign up and use my exclusive code, PATDOWN, in your profile. They'll send you $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you will get $10 dropped into your account. You can thank me later. All you got to do is go to cashapp.com and download Cash App and use my code PATDOWN. But I did call all my Hispanic friends, and I told them, I said, if you need me to do anything for you, let me know. Let me know. If I have to turn into the Underground Railroad, I will.
They gonna watch this part. They like, damn, Miss Pat.
Take that part I keep. But I did say, if there's anything I can do, and I worry about I really do worry about them. I do. It's so heartbreaking. I actually, and it's heartbreaking as an African American too, because we've been through and we still going through the same shit. And this is the shit we've been screaming for years that everybody act like they didn't believe us when we were screaming it. And then this motherfucker gonna say some dumb shit like, "Oh, well, you can get all of them out of here, but don't touch the one who do hotels and the fruit." Nigga, I would be out there laying in the strawberry patch every time they come. That shit is stupid. I mean, it's just so fucking heartbreaking. Because whether we want to admit it or not, this country is functioning off the backbone of Hispanic people. Now, we built it. Black people built America. But who came along and took the torch were Hispanic people. They helped this country run. I would say probably way more than we do. And it's just fucked up. Now we got a war in Iran, and 90% of America don't even know what is even going on in Iran. I get them confused.
There was literally to your point, 23% of people can point to Iran on a map.
Yeah. So do you know what's going on in Iran?
Hell no. I just know we interfere with they war they got going on with Israel, some shit like that.
Chris.
No, I mean, he's right.
We didn't mind our business.
Nah, we're
so
allies with Israel, so
we
whatever
don't
they
know.
get into, we get into, and that's how it's been, and that's how it's gonna be.
Oh, so we allies with Israel's not Iran.
We don't have
No,
beef
we're
with
allies
Iran.
with-
Israel has beef with Iran, and so Israel.
So which one? You remember the president that came over who didn't have on no suit, who clowned all their asses? What was his name?
Ahmadinejad.
The young guy. He used to be a
Zelensky?
comedian, but now he's a president.
Ukraine.
Zelensky
Yes.
from Ukraine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Ukraine.
He's
So who
fighting
is
with
he
Putin.
fighting with?
Yeah. He's fighting against Russia.
And so now we got Iran fighting against Israel.
Israel
So,
was
like,
behind Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq. They've been behind all the last wars we've been fighting has been because of them. The countries they don't like, we've been fighting.
Israel.
Iran basically is the neighborhood bully in the Middle East. They're the ones who fund Hamas, Hezbollah. They were behind October 7th attack in Israel. They're against Saudi Arabia, our allies. They're against Israel, our allies. They're against Turkey.
So how do you feel about this bombing, Chris?
I'm totally against it. It's bonkers. Why would we get involved? This isn't our war.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Like,
I was
why would you go against an advanced military and start a war when I don't know that we can finish it? You're already involved in Ukraine against Russia, and Taiwan we're going to be against China soon. Like, it's just, what is he doing? What is he thinking?
I guarantee you he couldn't point to fucking Iran on a map. I promise you he could.
Yeah.
He think Iran is some pussy
He
they
don't
order.
know.
They're going to come in the Capitol.
He just wants to look like a tough guy.
And
Military parades, and what better way to stay in power
Like,
than a
what
war?
American gives a shit about what kind of tanks we got? Like, who cares? They already spent the money. I don't even.
and
It's
these
like,
tanks
why
were
are they
raggedy
over
as
here?
fuck.
You should. I don't need tanks in America. They need to be over there where y'all fighting at. If
They
you're
were-
fighting over here, it's already too late.
And you got U.S. military on the ground pushing on the civilians. Now they here attacking us.
But I know they said something about, I know Pearl Harbor, I believe, happened on U.S. soil. But now I'm hearing something about there's been a law placed and set that no war can ever happen on the U.S. soil because of the World Bank. It's where it's at. Because, the money that controls all the world. Something like that. Y'all ever heard something like that? If you ever noticed, no war ever has happened on, like, really U.S. soil.
No,
other
they usually
than the
terrorist
9/11,
attack.
you look what happened there.
No, that wasn't war. That was
Yeah,
a
that
terror.
was
We
war,
get terrorist attacks.
Yeah, because they say the World Bank, like all the money that control the world,
Is it here, Chris?
Is in the U.S. So no,
I don't know
war-
about the World Bank. Like, maybe because the UN's based here in New York, the World Bank's there too.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like we really don't have nothing to worry about.
I had
than
to stop
terrorist
watching it.
attacks.
I literally had to stop watching it. So I flew in today from New York, and I'm sitting next to this old white dude watching sports, and I could just feel the Fox News coming out from it.
I get that from TJ McConnell's dad, Dion.
Or the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could just feel the Fox News coming off of him. And eventually he turned that bitch on Fox News, and I'm looking at him. And he know I'm looking at her. I said, I'm about to fuck him up. So I put on CNN.
You got his ass, Pat. You got him.
Every time they do that stupid shit, and I don't even watch CNN, I put on CNN, not MSNBC. I'm talking about CNN, the one they hate the most. And we sitting there watching we sitting there watching both of them talk about the same thing, but they over there lying. Both of them probably lying. But I don't even want to hear CNN because I get my news from motherfucking Instagram, Media Touch. That's where I get my news from. Cause they be telling the motherfucking truth. Breaking news every 2 seconds for that white dude. I know he be in his sleep hollering breaking news. And I just said, look at this motherfucker, believe everything them motherfuckers over there saying. And that's why I started, and I ain't gonna lie, I started passing gas and tipped my ass to him. And it was stinking. I showed it. I farted on that motherfucker about 4 times, boy. I've had the worst gas. It's pushing itself out.
What? The turd is like a plunger?
No, the gas. I've had the worst fucking gas. What? I don't know, but it was like blah, 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 blah. And my ass just clapped for a few minutes every time. I just told Jazz, I said, Google long farts. My fart shouldn't be this long.
Jazz would need hazard pay.
Oh, that was Ashley. I told that to it. Oh, Ashley Googled it. She was like, I said, Google long farts. I shouldn't walk 20 feet and still be fucking farting.
Yo, ass got a fart plan. 20-foot farts is amazing. You and Andre the Giant, the only people I ever heard to do some shit like that.
The Tiger Woods of farts.
Charlie, I'm just walking and farting. I'm like, when did this shit go stop? All weekend, I've had the longest gas. I mean, like that.
What did you eat?
And then when
I don't fart on stage.
No, but I get it out before I go on stage. And then right before I'm finished.
Is it like right before you go on stage where the people?
One time, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the doctor and see why they so long. I don't think it should be long. And then when I think it's over, it start at poop, 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 and then I say, I cannot have this much air in my stomach.
Calimar, have you heard her fart yet?
No, I haven't.
You will.
You ever heard a tiger growl?
You will.
No, I haven't.
And when
not
and you will know it. You will know it when it happens.
I be opening my ass. I cannot keep my ass closed. I'm old. If I hold my fart, my blood pressure gonna go up. So I'm ready.
Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Ain't nothing wrong with the truth, but I advise you to let your shit go too in your car. Don't you fart in here, nigga. But when you at work, just walk to the bathroom and sometimes I just stick I sit on the toilet and watch the water go.
Like a toddler in a pool.
What the fuck they laughing at? Who said they do it?
Dion.
Yeah, you do it.
That's why he laughing like that.
You said you sit on the toilet to watch the water go.
That's crazy.
Air.
How do you get entertained by your butt blowing air on the water up a toilet?
I don't, but I'm trying to flush the fart. So it don't come back up.
Oh, but it hits the water.
You flush right
between your legs and your face.
On the toilet. You wipe it.
Flush your fart.
I've been doing that. No. Y'all don't do that.
Hell no.
Well, what
I don't
you
fart
do?
that hard.
I wait till I'm done with everything and then I flush. I'm not just flushing fart.
You're a single flusher?
I don't go that much. So.
See, I flush as soon as that turd hits the toilet.
That's double more. If you flush more than one time, that's because you have a lot of content sitting in that toilet.
I do. I'm a big porn guy.
This nigga call his shit content.
Content.
But you flush as you go to keep the smells down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just go to somebody's house and drop a whole 4-pound turkey now and then all the odor gonna be in the air.
A 4-pound
Hey,
contents.
Huh?
Gotta put some water on it.
It's time to face the facts. You probably don't have a rich auntie, so it's time for the next best thing, Ava. Ava is a credit building app that makes it super simple to improve your credit fast so you can get a better rates on loan. Pay off your debt faster and keep money moving in your pocket. The Ava card gives you credit up to $2,500 and you can use it to pay your bills and your subscription automatically. Oh, every one-time payment get reported to all major credit bureaus every single day, and you're building credit at lightning speeds. I personally turned some of my family members onto Ava to help them build a credit score. Did I tell you this? It only costs $6 a month. It's a game changer. So let me help you change your game to a positive credit score. Download Ava app, spell AVA today. And when you join us using promo code PATDOWN, you'll get your first month free. You heard me. I said your first month free. This offer is only for Pat Down listeners. Get Ava app and use the promo code PATDOWN to get your first month free. That promo code, one more time, is PATDOWN. Thank you to Ava, and now go get yourself some good credit. Then I've been very constipated too, so I got to get me some Docalax or something. Cause boy, it been rough. I mean, you have to rock like this the whole time to get it to come out your
wait a minute, now, rock.
What's wrong with you?
You can do it all by yourself.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm talking. I need some fiber.
Cables,
Yeah.
some fiber cables.
Oh, fiber. What's that? What's them?
Metamucil?
Hell nah.
I'm sorry to offend you.
You know, man. Again, definitely wasn't that.
Dion, what the fuck are you laughing at?
I love when Dion gets
Y'all
tickled.
being dumb. Y'all talking about farting on the toilet and flushing it. He said, "No, I'll wait till I'm done to flush everything." And then Chris dumbass gonna say, "What? You a single flush?"
Oh man, you gotta break that up.
Nigga, you just waste
You
your
don't want
water.
to get clogged.
Yeah, you know what? That's what my mom used to say. Don't you take your blood. That's why today I told y'all this several times. I forget to flush the toilet. Cause as a kid, I was trained. My mom was like, "Don't be in there just flushing that goddamn toilet, running up my water bill." But to be honest with you, that shit don't even run up your water bill.
No.
Don't.
Yeah, all the time we don't let piss out in there after piss after piss after piss. Now you can flush it.
That's why we live on the East Coast, so we can flush a lot. You West Coasters have to save it.
No.
I'm on the West Coast.
No, I mean, I'm talking the royal you, the listeners. Those people in California, they can't flush more than once.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they have no water in LA.
Well, shit, get some bottled water.
They get those low flow toilets in Vegas.
No, I have a bidet. So when I jump up most of the time, all of the time, it just flushes, and that fucks me up. Cause when I go to other places, I can get up and walk away. I was like, shit, I ain't at home.
The auto flush, yeah.
Yeah, Calimar, try to use one of the fancy toilets before you leave.
They don't have water in California?
No.
I mean,
like right now?
I think it's better this year, but like Lake Mead last year, it was almost empty.
Calamar, don't listen to this white man. They got water.
It ain't that. It ain't that bad.
He thinking they just drop off and they ain't got no water. You saw how serious he got? He's like, damn, I might go out there. They ain't got no water.
Yeah. He wasn't worried.
Yeah, don't make him repeat that. They got water, Calamar. They have a water problem because they have a lot of forest fires and shit. You know, Yogi the Bear be out there smoking cigarettes.
It ain't water problems like Flint.
Nah.
Is it?
No.
Flint water is poison. They got plenty.
Oh, okay.
They just poison.
Don't got enough water.
Okay.
Yeah, California has got a lot of motherfucking people. So, you know, ain't nobody living in Flint. You can go down to Flint and buy a house on your EBT card.
God damn.
And they're going to put you some money back on your card. So you make you have some grocery when you get in that ragged ass house.
Flint ain't do nothing to you.
Yeah, them houses.
Flint ain't do nothing to you.
Detroit is horrible. Detroit is horrible. I love the black people there, but I love that city. But them houses and them communities, East St. Louis going through the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess they waiting on somebody to gentrify that shit. I don't fucking know, but shit, that's like the West End. Like I tell people all the time, you can tell how a community is gonna go if you can afford it. If that motherfucker got a Publix and a Starbucks, that is out of your league. That is, and a Chick-fil-A, nigga. They don't want that shit. Say don't want black people. Those 3 restaurants right there. You can come by and shop, but you can't come by and live in this neighborhood.
You can play, but you can't stay.
Anytime. Yeah, and then you go in the grocery store and you look at what kind of meat they selling. You ever looked at the meat in the grocery store? Mm-hmm. If they selling South meat, anybody can live over there. Nigga, if they selling organic chicken, not blowed up with the juice, that's a good neighborhood. If you can just walk into a grocery store and they got oxtails ready to go, taxes are low.
If the oxtails is ready to go, the taxes is low.
You spitting now?
I spit on you.
Nah, so you spitting.
That's where Nakia gets it from, right there. Right there.
You know I ain't got no side tooth, so I thought I was spit on him.
Nah, you spitting gang, you dropping jam.
Okay.
I ain't look at it like that. The grocery stores and the good organic chicken.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to everything. Before you buy a house, you should always research the county first. What's the school district going for? You know, what are they out of a 10? When I was lived in Plainfield, I think that bitch was a 9 out of 10. And it was a good school system. I own a house in Riverdale. That motherfucker is 3 out of 10. I won't even let my grandkids go over there and live in my house for free. I said, that school, y'all ain't gonna learn a motherfucking thing about how to fight.
Yeah.
That means the teacher just show up to work and get high. They don't even give a fuck. So you have to, when you buying a house, people just say, oh, I want a house. It's more than just buying a fucking house. You got to look at what the school district is about, the crime. Most people don't even research the crime in their neighborhood before they buy a fucking house. Because, we're not taught that, but you should. You should, when the realtor tell you an address, you should do the research on the community first before you even go look at that house, because you might like it and then not fucking do your proper research, and then you move in and somebody breaking your house. Or the school system fucked up. It's a lot of shit.
You can even, so I was looking at my credit report the other day, and I got a notification that a child molester moved into the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The credit bureaus now track that for you if you look into it, and like Experian, I think it was. I was like, what?
All of them. They'll tell you, they used to tell me, in Plainfield, they'd be like, oh, the child molester moved right down the street. I'm like, well, that child molester going to go to work every day and ain't going to fuck with nobody else. Leave him down there. But people would go down there and protest in front of their door. I said, they ain't going to fuck with your kids.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, well, you fuck kids, that's what you get.
Yeah, now he going to come fuck with you now because you're fucking with him. He was trying to be low key. But so, but that you should research all of that. And I used to get a lot of message for child molesters in Plainfield. They were popping up every week. He just moved in the neighborhood. He just thought, well, why I'm coming back home?
That's where they make them, right here.
Yeah. I mean, there's just many things that you should do before you purchase a house. It's ridiculous. I'm not a house buying person. I don't, I just bought the ones I have, but just do your research. Ask a whole bunch of motherfucking questions. I just recently got a wealth management person, and that shit blew my mind. He said it's always a referral. They always keep you in the family, from the accounting to everybody else,
Right.
And so the first thing I asked him, I said, well, I got a lot of friends that have a few dollars, and can you teach them how to invest it? So I want my friends to be rich too. He said, well, I don't take on clients like your friends.
I mean,
that's a good wealth manager.
He said, your friends have.
He said, what the hell that mean?
Well, yeah, you need wealth for me to
You
manage
just
it.
got friends. They need
They need $4,000 in a 401k is not wealth.
for me to manage.
And then he said, "Can you introduce me to Tyler Perry?"
he probably right, but so make a long story short is then so I said, well, I'm gonna gain the knowledge and tell it to my friends. And I was just talking on stage about how we as Black people, I was telling a case this. I said, we as Black people, we'll find out some news about something, and instead of bringing it to your community so everybody can reap, instead we want to sell it.
Yeah, they doing that with the Pacer tickets right now for the watch party.
Yeah,
motherfuckers
these tickets are
reselling for
$5 and
$150.
people are selling for $100.
Yeah, so I mean, I would have did that too. I'm not talking about that.
Niggas ain't shit.
Right.
But I'm a hero only to the
I'll
villain.
do that too. But I mean, and that's what I want us to do. That's what I would like to do with any of my friends. But when I got this wealth management guy and I'm talking to him and I'm listening to him and everything I'm learning, I go back and tell my friends who I think that can afford to do it, because I want to see everybody on top. I do. So anything I find out, I'm gonna be more than happy to share with you guys. Like I shared how I'm clearing up my criminal background history, how it was free and you didn't have to hire a fucking lawyer. I think I done got like 4 felonies moved off of it and quite a few misdemeanors. I'm probably down to 2 or 3 crimes in each category. Probably 2 in each category. When it was a whole page of this shit.
That's awesome.
I mean, it takes time, but it's the shit that we should be sharing amongst each other so all of us can rise.
Never mind. I forgot we can't talk about that. Now because we have to cut it anyway. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're about out of time, but Dion, you must be excited about the Pacers.
We ain't never been this fucking close ever.
Yeah. They Pacers.
Hell yeah.
I'm going for the Pacers too.
We have nothing else
so
here.
Excited, man.
Calimar.
I really think we finna win it. I got money on the game. Pacers in 7.
Yeah.
When you hear this, you'll know whether we're sad or happy.
You ever been to Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been to Indiana. The Helium.
I feel like I saw
the Helium out there
last year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sometime last year.
How did you do?
We did the Helium. We sold about 80, 90 tickets.
That's nice. That's pretty good. It
was a one-night show?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was on a Wednesday too. Like, all my shows be like on Wednesdays and Thursdays now until I can.
Do you basically sell to your audience and then book a club and then find an audience there to sell to?
No, I believe in the old school way, man. Once we get to these cities, we going to get flyers made. We hitting the restaurants, we hitting the malls, and we touching the people and letting the people know that I'm here, because all that internet stuff, posting flyers, that'd be cool and all, but I like doing it the old fashioned way. Because once people see you, then that's when word of mouth kick in. Like, oh nah, hey, he really here. Like, we just seen him in the mall. We took a picture with him. Yeah. So every city we go to, that's how I like to do. I like to go out there and pass out the flyers and let them know I'm here.
Cool.
You really rely on the internet.
Dion, you remember when I used to do that in Indiana?
Work. It still works to this day.
And I tell people all the time, flyers still work. Like whenever I find out the shows are coming out, I grab flyers and I would tour and I will pass those flyers out until I done went through 10,000 flyers. Because if I get 10,000, if I pass out 10,000 flyers and 100 people are new to the Miss Pat show or Miss Pat settles it, I feel like it was worth my money. And people are like, oh, you think flyers work? They work wonders to me. I don't have the time to jump on social media and do all this shit that everybody else do. So everybody have their own path.
For everybody. Like them Jehovah's Witnesses, don't nobody read them.
And they're dedicated. They're right outside my new job every day, all day, 2 degrees.
It don't work for them because they haven't upgraded it. They need to put a bitch on there naked with a BBL and some titties, and God is trying to milk you in.
They need to have
and niggas are going to that church.
Like Mormons.
Soaking flyers.
You ain't seen them flyers for soaking?
You know what's soaking?
Where your friends stand on the bed and jump on it while you inside of a girl. So God don't count that as fucking.
If you don't thrust, then it doesn't. You just put it in, let it sit there, and then your friend jumps on the bed.
So if you don't thrust, you might rust.
Yes. Speaking of, they're still putting up billboards for the Miss Pat show and Miss Pat Settles It right outside of Plainfield. I went out there a couple times last month, and your billboards are still here all over the town.
There's one in that
for the two shows in BT. Yeah,
I think on the transition.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this year they both probably gonna drop in the fall together, so that's gonna be awesome. Nice. I cannot wait for y'all to see season 5 of the Miss Pat show, and this court show season 3 is gonna be crazy. And with that said, make sure you log in. I mean, make sure you go to my website at misspatcomedy.com. What is it? Louisiana, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love that fucking food. I'm on my way, Louisiana. Go to misspatcomedy.com right now and get your tickets. And don't forget about the tickets to the party. The party is October 14th, that weekend. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to get these tickets so we can, hey, I know shit is going on in this world, but don't let that shit stop you from having a good time and laughing and enjoy life, because ain't nothing we can do about the shit that's going on but pray. So come on to town in October and come pray with me, because we're going to have a good ass time. October 14th, go to Miss Pat Comedy right now and get your tickets for the party and to see me on my tour dates. I'm working on a new album, getting ready to film it. I can't wait to see y'all in your city. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.